Okay, this next one says the most dangerous Canadian internet bill you've never heard of is a step closer to becoming law. So obviously a little bit of a bias on this one, but some good information. This is Bill S210, and according to the author, it goes well beyond personal choices to limit underage access to sexually explicit material on Canadian websites. So quick pause there. That's basically what this is being touted as. This is another attempt to stop children from accessing porn, which I don't think I copied it here, but the author does say, like, for the record, that's a legitimate concern. You know, any sane person would understandably want to be responsible with that. But it goes well beyond personal choice to limit underage access. Instead, it envisions government-enforced global website liability for failure to block underage access, backed by website blocking and mandated age verification systems that are likely to include face recognition technologies. The government establishes this regulatory framework and is likely to ask the CRTC with providing the necessary administration. The basic framework of the bill is that it creates an offense for any organization making available sexually explicit material to anyone under the age of 18 for commercial purposes. The penalty for doing so is a $250,000 fine for the first offense and up to $500,000 for any subsequent offenses. If the site fails to act as instructed within 20 days, the regulator can apply for a court order mandating that Canadian ISPs block the site from their subscribers. And what about the risk of overblocking? The bill not only envisions the possibility of blocking lawful content or limiting access to those over 18, it expressly permits it. Section 9, paragraph 5 states that if the court determines an order is needed, it may have the effect of preventing access to material other than sexually explicit material made available by the organization, or limiting access to anyone, not just young people. If that isn't bad enough, there are two additional serious concerns. First, the bill is not limited to pornography sites. Rather, it applies to any site or service that makes sexually explicit materials available. This would presumably include search engines, social media such as Twitter, or chat forums such as Reddit, where access to explicit material is not hard to find. Second, consider the way sites are supposed to comply with the law by establishing age verification systems. This effectively means the sites will require their users to register with commercial age verification systems in order to run a search or access some tweets. So very dystopian stuff coming out of Canada. And, again, I didn't put it in here, but the author said this is a legitimate concern. I don't think anyone's trying to downplay that. This is just probably not the best way to go about it. It definitely opens a lot of doors for abuse.